Hi, this is Alan Champion. Welcome back. Now let me introduce you to some of the main characters of Haley's Big Show. Buck Haley is the main character of the series, played by me. He has inherited Chautauqua from his estranged brother Artemis. Artemis and Buck were very close growing up. They were at the orphanage together. They did a vaudeville show together for many years. But when Artemis married the girl Buck loved, Buck left in a rage and broke up the act. When he inherits the Chautauqua from Artemis, he's angry, he's bitter, he's discouraged, and something of a drunk. But eventually, Buck accepts the job. But through his experiences running the show, his interactions with the people he works with, and the people he meets in the various places Chautauqua visits, Buck finds new life and hope in humanity. Artemis Haley is Buck's estranged brother. We first meet him on his deathbed, offering the Chautauqua troupe to Buck, the show he's run for the last 10 years. They've been very close, as I said, but Artemis's marriage to the girl that Buck loved drove a wedge between them. Now Artemis wants Buck to run his show, but is he offering it out of a sense of guilt over taking the woman that Buck loved? Is it to clear his conscience? Or does he just love his brother? And does Artemis know that Buck's running the big show will change his life for the better? This narrative drives the first episode. Now, as it turns out, Artemis didn't run the show alone. For the last 5 years, he's been helped by his dear friend Minnie Martin. Buck and Minnie immediately butt heads because Minnie expected to inherit the Chautauqua at Artemis's death. There's some indication that Minnie was in love with Artemis, but as it turns out, she's harboring an even more intimate secret. Minnie is half black, passing for white, living as white, and her fear of exposure drives a lot of the conflict in the series. Gordon Haley. Gordon Haley is Artemis's son and Buck's nephew. He's what can be called the scoundrel of the show. He provides the tension and suspense in the first season. He's a rogue, a con man, a spendthrift. He's always looking out for the main chance. Gordon is always stirring up trouble, trying to use Buck and the Chautauqua to his own advantage. Hans Christian Fable. Hans Christian Fable is the director of the Children's Chautauqua program. You see, while their parents are enjoying the adult presentations, Hans is putting on a show with the kiddies. Hans is a man of mystery of sorts. Hans Christian Fable is not his real name, obviously. We know that he spent some time as a puppeteer in Denmark. He speaks 14 languages. He has tremendous theatrical skills. He's something of a self-dramatizer, something of a smartass, but he has a heart of gold. He's especially close to Minnie. In fact, they're even closer than they realize. But that's a surprise for a later episode. Horace and Morris.
Horace and Morris are two old codgers who sit on the porch of the old country store and discuss all the relevant issues of the day. Issues of the 1920s, that is. Through Horace's and Morris's, corn-pone discussions, viewers learn what was going on in the real world of the Roaring '20s. What made the '20s roar? Horace and Morris, they humorously discuss politics, women's rights, culture, new inventions, new fashions, and historical events through the lens of, two nice old duffers, just trying to make sense of the tremendous changes that are going on in their world. So, thank you for watching. Next time we'll talk about significant episodes of the first season. Thank you.